Hey guys, Tatiana Ward here with BeatFaceHoney.com, and thank you so much for joining me. Today I wanted to bring you guys an updated hair and foundation tutorial. In the past I've only made one of each, but things really haven't changed that much, but still things have changed slightly. So I thought that I would update you, and to those of you who are new viewers who may have been wondering how I get my foundation the way I get it, or how I get my hair the way I get it, and didn't see the past videos, this is especially for you. Everybody knows that in most of my videos I use MAC's Studio Tech, which is a full coverage cream-based foundation, and I really love that. That is what my makeup kit consists of as far as like clients and me working outside of just doing makeup on myself. But as much as I really love Studio Tech, I wanted to branch out and just try something different. So I went out and got this. It's MAC's Match Master, and I think it's relatively new to them. It is a liquid, something that I don't like to use ever. I never buy liquid foundations to put on clients just because I hate carrying liquid around. Like if it were to break or something, it would end up all over my kit and it would be a disaster. And plus they don't give the coverage that I normally want out of a foundation. So I tend to not use them on clients. I always stick with a full coverage cream foundation, and if I want to water it down, or if I don't need that full of a coverage, I'll just mix lotion into it. However, I wanted something just for myself, just for my own use, and this is an amazing product. I really like it. The way that I put it on is that I'll just squeeze some out, put some on my forehead, chin, and both cheeks, and then I'll rub it in with my fingers. And then once I've rubbed it into my skin and made sure to push it into my hairline also, and get it down on my neck, because you want to make sure that you don't have a line or anything, so you want to blend it into the neck. Then I'll just go in and set it with this. It's a loose powder, a loose mineral powder from MAC. They just recently came out with these also. I have two of these in my kit. They're a little bit different than the pressed powders because these give a little bit fuller coverage, or a little bit more coverage, but still not something as heavy as like Studio Fix, which is like a full coverage powder. So I really like these. So yeah, these two things are what I've been using on my own personal self. Also, I could just take some of this and put it under my eye, and it works nicely as a concealer without looking like something that's super thick and too perfect. I like looking perfect, but not everywhere all the time. So that answers how I've been doing my foundation in the last few videos, and I hope that answers your questions. And now we can move on to hair. My hair is the thing that I get the most questions on. People want to know if it's real, people want to know if it's permed, people want to know if it's relaxed. And the answer to those three questions is, yes, the hair is mine. No, the hair is not relaxed. And no, the hair is not permed. This is my natural curl. The key to keeping my hair blonde and healthy is that I only put heat products on my hair probably about 3-4 months out of the year, and that is in the dead of winter. And the reason that I only put heat products on my hair in the dead of winter is because I don't have a relaxer. So I can't straighten my hair in the summertime. It'll kink up and curl and look just like this, but a lot worse actually, in like 30 minutes or less of me stepping outside into the humidity. So the winter time is the only time that I have the opportunity to straighten my hair and have it look decent throughout an entire day, and can even possibly wear it for up to 2 or 3 days. That's the key to healthy hair, I think, in general, is less heat products. I see it all the time with Caucasian girls and Asian girls, and every kind of girl, their hair starts breaking off because of heat damage. So the less heat you put on your hair, the better. There is no amazing product that I put on my hair to get it to look this way. I think it's more so in the way that I take care of it and in the way that I allow it to dry. So the first product that I put in my hair is conditioner. I very rarely will shampoo my hair. Naturally curly hair needs oil in order to get the curl that you see here. And that's not to say that I never shampoo my hair, but very rarely will I shampoo my hair. And people ask me when I tell them that, they're like, don't you get buildup? Don't you get dandruff? And to that I say no. Now that's just my body chemistry. That may not work for everybody, but it works for me. I don't get buildup. I don't get flakes. And if you are getting buildup or if you are getting flakes, it's not necessarily because you have a buildup in your hair. It could also be the opposite. Your scalp is dry, so it's flaking. I don't know. You have to find a happy medium. For me, shampoo is not something I have to use. I change conditioners constantly. I change brands constantly. I only ever use drugstore bought conditioners because I have so much hair that I have to go through it constantly. Like, I go through huge bottles in a week and a half because that's all that I use, and I have to continue to put it in my hair. Like, I have to use a lot of product in order to get the knots out of my hair. So I never use anything that's over $10. And this is what I'm using right now. It's Dove's Daily Moisture Conditioner. It's the first time that I've ever used their conditioner, and I really, really, really like it. I like it a lot, actually. It's more cream, like, it's really creamy. I don't know how else to describe it, but I can't say that I see like a really noticeable difference in the texture of my hair or in my hair, but I can say that I've noticed it takes less time to comb through my hair in the shower. I really like it, and it smells amazing. Everybody's always like, oh my god, what's in your hair? And I'm like, it's my conditioner, and it's cheap. I also really like using Herbal Essence. Their line for curly hair is really good. I've used Suave. I like Pantene. Truthfully, I'll use anything, like when you go to the drugstore and you're like sniffing around to see like what smells you like, I also will squeeze the bottle, like I'll unscrew the top and squeeze the bottle to see the thickness of it. I need something that is really, really thick and creamy in order to be able to comb through my hair. So that's first, conditioner. And while I'm in the shower, I comb. I start from the bottom of my hair, and I'll just take like a pick and start from the bottom while my hair is saturated in conditioner, comb from the bottom, and then work towards the top. When I get out of the shower, I'll throw it up in a towel. Usually I'll lotion and get dressed. And then after most of the moisture in my hair has been absorbed into the towel, I will comb through it again, and I'll put this in it. This is argan oil. It's like the knockoff version of Moroccan oil, which I have used Moroccan oil, and I don't think that it works any better, really. It's the same stuff. But this you can get at Sally's. I'll put like 2 quarter-size applications of that into my hair, working it through the bottom to the top, and then comb through the hair again. And then when my hair is wet, of course it's flat and it's like long. So I will comb through it and then find the positioning that I want for it. So lately I've been doing the to the side thing. So like today I parted it to this side and then I let it dry like that. I only ever let my hair air dry. I don't use heat products to let it dry. Number 1, because heat's bad for your hair. Number 2, because it doesn't dry right. Like, it just doesn't feel right after it dries. It doesn't look right. So, I just let it air dry. This means that it could take up to 3 hours to dry. So, if I have to go somewhere, like, and I want my hair to be curly for when I go there, I have to wake up really early, which sucks. But I've been dealing with that my whole life. It's just something that I've dealt with, so whatever. So anyway, I parted my hair to the side, and then I put my gel in it. The gel that I've been using that I love, and I just bought this like a week ago, is this stuff. It's called Natural Curl LA Looks in a green bottle. I always use the product And the product isn't green, the bottle is actually green. Usually their bottles are see-through. I have since looked for this. I got this at Rite Aid. I've since looked for it at Target and Walmart, and I haven't been able to find it. I don't know if it's a new thing or like what the deal is with it, but I like it. It's the first gel that I've liked in a long time. I used their other gels just by default because they were inexpensive and because I had been using them for a long time. I actually like this gel. It does not leave my hair hard at all. It's very soft. There's no crunch to it at all. And I really, really like it. And you could tell just from the texture, it's kind of like creamy when you look at it. It's good and it's cheap, so it works. So I will work that through my hair, and then by the time I'm done like working it into the ends, and then I don't comb it after I put the gel in. After I put the gel in, that's why it's already combed to the positioning that I want it to fall, and then I put the gel in it, because if I comb through it again, it just doesn't look right. So once the gel is in, it's done. There's no more combing. So make sure that you get the positioning of your hair, the place and way you want it before you put the gel in. You know, just like play with it, work the gel out of it, and scrunch it and all that stuff. And then now that my hair has been like dried on this side, I get the volume by tossing it to the other side. So you could see right there that it's now got like some height to it. And that's kind of how I've been wearing it lately. As far as my color goes, I have been this exact same color for over 10 years now. This exact same color blonde. I'll probably never change it. I may get lowlights. I've been thinking about it. I did try to dye it red once, but it went right back to this color. So, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like meant to be. If it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. I do get it professionally done. The reason that I started getting my hair professionally done is because back in the day, I used to relax my hair. And this is when I was a teenager. I used to relax my hair, and I used to dye my own hair. And I didn't know. I was like young and dumb, and I didn't know that you're not supposed to relax and dye your hair within the same day, let alone the same week. And I did just that. I bleached and dyed my hair within the same day, and it all fell out. In the shower, I was crying. And I went to the hair salon that was like up the street from my house, and they kind of repaired it and helped me stay blonde. It was such a process. So yeah, that's it. That's my updated foundation and hair video. I'm sure you guys are going to have so many questions that you're dying to ask that I left out. But I don't really do the hair tutorial thing because my routine never really changes. The products may change slightly, but the routine never changes. So I guess you'll have questions, and I'll try to answer them the best that I can. But that's it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you right back here soon. Bye.